Hi, I'm Natasha, and I'm here to talk about when you've changed your name. Now, I have changed my name years ago, but you still have family members who want to call you by your own name, and you've told them over and over again, this is not my name. Some get it right, they're respectful. This is your family members and some friends who have maybe known you for, most of your life, all of your life, midlife, whatever. And okay, the first little while, I can see you slipping and forgetting. But after a month or a year or a couple of months, no. It's time for you to get it right. I feel now you're being shady. You know my name, that old name. I don't go by anymore. I don't know who that person is. So stop calling me that name. And a lot of trans women, trans men go through that. People that they know will still call them by that old name. And I don't care what anybody says. After a while, you got the name right. But for some reason, you want to be stubborn. And you still want to call us by our old name. That person doesn't exist anymore. We didn't transition for our health. Okay, and I kind of understand the older generation. If you have older grandparents or older people, senior citizens, okay, sometimes I will give them a pass card, or whatever you call it. I'll give them a pass. But these young hoes that know me, middle-aged, they know. After a couple of slips-ups, you're trying it. You know my name. And when I go under. And especially when it's legalized, it's been changed legally, I have documents, everything. How dare you? I think after a while, it's an insult and you're being shady. And that's when I want to curse you out. Because you know the name. You know my name. But you still insist on using the old name. And it's not just me. I hear that all the time from trans women and trans men. Like I said, parents, all right, maybe they get a pass because they had you and that's what they named you and they're trying to deal with it. Parents, I would say, okay, get a pass because they're trying to adjust. But these motherfuckers in the street and your friends and people that knew you, no, they need to get it right because they're being shady. They're being shady. And I know some of my friends that sit up there and be shady, laugh, and think it's funny. No, bitch, it's not funny. This is who I am. That other person no longer existed. That other person never existed. I just had to go by, unfortunately, when I was born and growing up. And my parents were taking care of me. I had to go by that name. So therefore, what could I do? But once you get a particular age and you change your name and you tell someone, this is my name, they should respect you. And I've decided, well, what I did was, when I first changed my name years ago, if they did not respect me or call me by the name that I choose to go by, I didn't answer them. I gave them back. Hello. I said, I don't know who you're talking about. You're crazy. I have no idea who the fuck you're talking about. Then they get it correct. And like I said, I think that people do that just for shade. So that's why, girls, I think it's very important to get your name changed so that you don't have other problems. Like if you get stopped by the police or you have to go someplace and they have to call out your name, you don't have to feel embarrassed. It's a lot of reasons why you should change your name legally. But I'm just saying, you could have changed your name legally or still using the name that you prefer to go under. And the lack of disrespect from people who insist on calling you by the name that you were born with, and you tell them you are no longer this person. I think they're doing it to be shady. To be shady. It doesn't take that long to learn a name or that this person has changed their name, unless you're an idiot. And I hate to say that. Unless you're an idiot. Don't take that long to get used to, especially the younger crowd. Like I said, the older crowd, senior citizens, I'll give them a pass. In my family, there's a few senior citizens around left. Family, I'll give them a pass. But no, these young bitches and middle-aged bitches and family and relatives that know me, no, you don't get a fucking pass. You're being shady. And I even know some that have said it, that name, and laugh. No, I don't find it funny. I may be smiling, but I don't find it fucking funny. It's a lack of respect. And what I do is I ignore you. So like I said, girls, once you get a chance and you've decided that you're transitioning, change your name so you'll have no problems anywhere you go. You'll have the proper ID. You'll have your name changed, or whoever wants to be a clown or act like the foo-foo or play in your face. You have documents, and they can't, if they talk that bullshit, that old name, you can ignore them. Get the hell out of my face. That's all I wanted to say, because that was something that I've experienced, and it kind of bothered me, and I wanted to say something about it. Get out of my face playing with that stuff. Call me who I say I am. Respect me. And I'm sure other trans women and trans men feel that way. And I just wanted to say that. I love you all. And like I said, please support Pose. It is written by trans people, actors and actresses, by LGBT people. We gotta keep this show going. So please watch. Even if you're not watching, have the TV on your channel. But we gotta have this show to continue telling our story by us. And I know I did 2 different topics, but my main thing was about when you've changed your name or you go by another name and people decide they want to be assholes and continue to call you by that other name. Anyway, Until the next time, my tea kettle is brewing and it's time to serve tea. I will talk to you guys. Love you. Mwah. Bye.